doing, everybody? How are we doing? East Boo Saga. It is I, Boo Lawson. We're going to be reading chapter 1147. But first, I got a theme song. Boom. Alrighty. Here we go again. Alright. Chapter 1147. The Things We Find Scary. Man, I need to get an ad-free version. Alright. Only Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 32. Raizo, the daimyo of Udon, expresses his gratitude. The Mandem Raizo is back. This guy has a huge head. I've never been able to get over his proportions. I've always found it hilarious. We see who's place in complete ruin, and what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Look, I'm sure there could be more diving deep into this, but I want Elbaf. I want Elbaf. I want Elbaf in my blood. Alright, yes, where we left off, Saul was getting his shit packed in, and Gunko had smashed up everyone who wasn't a Monster Trio member, basically, so let's go. Robin. Chopper Hyde. I've seen him before. He's a God's Knight, so they know the God's Knights by face in the Marines. Well, that would make some degree of sense. They'd have to have some sort of official. They'd have to be known in some official capacity. They're immortal. We can't beat them. They're immortal. They're immortal. Okay. Fucking. That's big. It's a big drop. That's a big reveal. That's a lot. Okay. All right. Sorry. A survivor of O'Hara. Well, I guess there were two of you. Huh. For the children's sake, you've got to stay hidden and wait for the right moment. Okay. Timing is the essence. You guys got to drop this one and make sure you get him at the right time. The Marines sure dropped the ball there. Believe me, Buster Calls are notorious for being fucking useless. I mean, like, come on! And at least we got a extremely good arc of character. Whenever there's a Buster Call, we get some really good character development, at least. So Saul's just in the got his face in the thorns. That is brutal, man. They're just hiding away. Chopper's crying his little brains out. Gunko, you done rounding up the Straw Hats? Are we bringing them back with us? Summers, you dolt! You know we aren't here to provoke Straw Hat Luffy, right? We are to carry out our mission and go back home. Okay. Respect on the name. Always good to see. Always happy to see it. I find it hilarious that there's even amongst upper celestial dragons brass, they have to like do the little tiptoe around the Yonko, because the Yonko really are quite a big deal in the balance of the world. That's so funny, man. We are to carry out our mission and go back home. Grr, how dare they do that to Saul? And they took Colin too. How could you let this happen, Jinbei? I thought we'd be good with you here. How do you feel about that? Jinbei copping strays from the team. Oh shit. Quit making a racket. I'm trying to think. I wonder, how do we handle this ability? That's so funny, man. Jinbei's just like, shut up. I gotta think how to get out of this shit. Like, that lady is scary. I thought I was a goner. So that's Usopp, okay. That woman. No, it couldn't be. So there is definitely something going on with Brook and Gunko, man. He recognizes her. I want to know, because he's older, does he know God's Knights, or... He knows so much that we don't know. Brook's past is a big deal. There's like, when he was a soldier, who was he a soldier for? What kingdom? What island? What's the go here? Ooh. Ooh, and she got the pointy stick up in his face, bro. Whoa. Yeah, she's back. The zombie lady. Ah, Brooke. You there. Huh. Your life will be devoted to making music for me. You belong to me. Celestial dragon laying claim to a member of the Straw Hat Pirates. There could be worse jobs, speaking as a musician, playing for the upper brass. Life at the top playing music could. Think about it, Brooke. Think about it. It's hard to get money as a musician. What the? She knows Brooke's music? No way! She's a celestial dragon and a Soul King fan? Yes! Tap this into my veins, man. That's so good. That's one hell of a groupie. Yeah, man. One literal hell groupie. Hey, Gunko, cut that out. I'm not in the mood to pick a fight with an emperor here either. Well, yeah. I don't know about that, man. You sort of seem a little bit like you are in the mood for that. Let's finish the job. My sincerest apologies, young lady. My captain, Straw Hat Luffy, gave me a second lease on life. Since then, my loyalty has been to him alone. And if refusal means forfeiting your life, I would sooner embrace death than live without honor. We got a real G, no selling out for the Soul King. Soul King is on business. Brock, smash! Oh, you smashed the guy. Like, what kind of a fan is like that? This is some Pantera blow Dimebag away on stage shit. That's for the metalheads. Holy fucking dude! Wait, did she cop something from that? Did she feel that? Something. Gunku's making a face here. Did she like hurt her heart or something? Brock! Is her like weak spot like music or like artists or something? That's weird. What is that? Anyway, Brock, we good killing him? Yeah, go ahead. Can you hear me? Warriors of Elbaf. Who's that? A transmission across the whole island. Okay. I'll bet by now you're feeling the pressure from all these abnormalities. This is our handiwork. I'm the dagger of the Holy Land Marijois, summers of the God's Nights. The dagger. Bro, that's cold. The dagger. Fucking ads. Man. And the monsters are still running rampant. They are huge, man. They are so big. I wonder how the anime is going to deal with the scale of that. Like, ooh la la. Also, the Gorosei, man, right? Like, Artisan Village, Southeast Region, Realm of the Sun. Marijois. So, they're with the world government? What do they want? Chief, this is this is broadcasting all over Elbaf at the moment. They're exposing themselves? Yeah, they don't care, man. So Dory and Broggy are like, I don't get it. What kind of battle plan is it that you come flying in through the front door and go like, yo, here we are? I think they might just not be afraid of you, bro. I think they're probably just ready to go. Hunter Village, Northwest region. Are the kids okay? You're probably already aware, but we're currently in the middle of kidnapping 10 children from this country. Oh, yeah. And we've already taken down a certain orange-bearded guy who is trying his darndest to free them. Something happened to Mr. Saul? Ange business. Oh, man. In short, you naively assume those brats would be kept safe. But they're still storming toward our goal. Okay, so it's like, I think he's saying goal in the sense of like when you cross the line in like American football or in soccer or whatever, like literally like get to the goal. It's showtime. Too bad we don't have a video feed. Do you remember the names of all the kids we had march out of here? Of course. All right, then you'll inform the parents. It's about time for the children to wake up from their dreams. Ugh, that sounds ominous and foreboding. Is there like another level to this guy's power? Does something else happen when they go back to normal, quote unquote normal? Hey, what are we doing walking out here? Where are we going? Dunno. I bet it's far away. Nuh-uh, this is branch 18, the way back home. Yeah, but our bodies are still moving on their own, aren't they? So the kids have just come to and woken up, and they're still under the control of killing him, and I think it's killing him. I think Summers has just got the thorn stuff around them. I don't know who's actually making them walk. I feel like it's killing. But they can't. Man, imagine being trapped in your body, walking towards some sort of doom, and just you have to watch, and oh man, and these are children. This is fun, man. Bro. So we're not going home. But I want my mommy. I want my daddy. You can't see them. We've been kidnapped. Okay, so Colin's across it, right? He's like, yo, you can't see them. We gotta be big and brave, giant children. What? Alright, so calm down. I'm here. I'm not like you weaklings. I'm a warrior. Oh, man. It's a monster. And a ghost. Colin, help. Ah! Immediately goes back on his big game face. Saul seems to have been taken out. Turn back. We're going to rescue the kids. So is that the Great Eric? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Chiefs, about that. The ship has sprung a leak. And we've got broken oars. No pun intended. Damn it. What's this creature supposed to be? Not sure. Some kind of beastly woman? Looks kind of like my missus. You're in for a beating. Oh, shit. Only Oda does this sort of humor, man, in 2025. Talking about wife beating, but Jesus Christ. So that's the kid's mum that he was scared of, but manifestly large and scary and fighting with all of that. Oh my God. Their mothers. Oh my God. Okay. The one over there looks like my wife. Hang on. Aren't these things just the kid's fears come to life? Say, Ben's your kid, right? Yeah. So what if Ben finds scary is his mom? Then that means, the mothers, man. Look at all the big moms. Oh, they're fucking with the big soup ladle holding on to the horns. Is Eric just like going to rip off that giant sort of goat skull or whatever it is, or cow skull? Whoa. Anyone would be scared by that, even us, man. It's like some big mom energy, but like on steroids, which is a hell of a thing to say about big mom energy. We can't do this. Our spirits aren't strong enough. Whoa. They can't go up against a mom. They're all just, that's so good. Elbab's full of mama's boys. That's so funny. I'm sorry for always going out drinking, Mum. Happy Anzac Day. Ma, I shouldn't have forgotten to take out the trash. Forgive me for eating the honey cake meant for our guests. Chiefs, this is bad. The island clouds have drifted away. We're going down. Man. Utter chaos. The other monsters look like they're like, wow, Jesus, these moms are fucking pretty scary. Like, look on the side. That's so. Yeah, the ship of the mighty giant warriors just crashed. Some strong dream demons got him. The odds seem to only get worse for those brats. He is reveling in this. Let's keep this brief. I am now addressing. Oh, you go. I am now addressing the legendary warrior, Mountain Beard Ja Rule. Swordy face. No, Dorian Brock, he couldn't have. Seeing as the king's gone, you will speak for Elbaf. You will speak for Elbaf. It can't be. The giant warrior pirates' file crashed. I hope the chiefs are all safe. Let's hurry, yeah, because you would be in utter disbelief. Because those guys are, like, they were the strongest in, like, the whole sea years ago. Like, there would be legends of just how strong these warriors are. And the Great Eric is not to be sneezed at. That is some business shit. Okay, I hope the chiefs are safe. Let's hurry. Our goal is simple. You giants will serve as our battle thralls. Oh my god. Recruitment of the harshest kind. Otherwise, we'll just see how valuable these brats are as hostages. I'm sure you're all curious about the 10 kids and where they're going, right? Alright, more of this sort of lovely diagram. Action. Man, these branches are big. Giant warrior pirates, West Village, Ja Rule, Castle, yep. Summers, Gonkos, all Australia, the Tell Children. So they're heading towards... What, are they going to go down the rainbow? I have the names of the kidnapped children. The first one is Ilva. Ilva, my great-great-granddaughter. So Ja Rule is already, like, putty in the hand, just to be molded into whatever shape the celestial dragons want. Man, this is going to be a fun one. Next, we have Skadi. We're helpless. Olaf. Dream. This is just a dream. Captain, that's my grandson. Ooh. Now it's affecting the giant warrior pirates on a personal level. Colleen. I have the worst luck. Mug. I know I'm strong, but I can't stop. Okay. So even the strong kids. Ronya. It's okay. Everything will work out in the end. Ronya, you be tripping, man. This is not a situation to have that sort of optimism in. Maybe you read One Piece. I don't know where you're getting that sort of fucking bright-eyedness from. Maybe it's just because you're a child and you don't know any better. Oh my. Why did it have to be my daughter? They were on branch 8, right? I'll go save her myself. Bent? Mama's gonna be so mad. That's the one who's scared of his mom, I think. Johanna, at least you have parents. Alright, we got the Sasuke of fucking Elbaf here. You don't know what pain is like. You have to lose both your parents to have any experience of sadness. Man, Bjorn, just save me at least. Fuck you, Bjorn. You're a prick. Okay, don't swear at children, Owen. Don't swear at children. It was just those 9. But later on, another was taken because he came to save his friends. You suck, Bjorn. How could you say something like that? Sorry. Okay, yeah. So even they're going in on Braun. Bjorn. It was just those 9, but later on another one. Okay, the little warrior Colin. He makes 10. Colin? Alright. You see the look on Shirley's... you see the look on Ripley's face. You hear that, Ripley? Our boy sure is something. This isn't the time to brag. Now we'll make our demands. Listen closely, Elbaf. Warriors have no need for schools. They don't need libraries. Or their pointless history either. I disagree, bro, but set them ablaze and swear your allegiance to us. Man, is this like some Genghis Khan Mongol militant action? If you don't, help save us. We're going to kill your kids off one by one. The hell did he just say? We know where the kids are. Let's go save them. I'll smash them to bits. Elder Ja Rule, the choice is yours. Mine? Please wait. That's too cruel. This school is a symbol of Elbaf's peace. And the library not only safeguards our long history, but also the secrets of the world that the scholars of O'Hara sacrificed their lives to protect. It doesn't just belong to Elbaf, man. Exactly, from Summers. You sure are a big mouth. And shut it, bro. Like, that's not stuff you want to yell out loud, let alone be yelling to the literal worst people you could be, the people holding your hostages. Like, this is leverage talk right now. Man. Shut up, Ange. But, that's so brutal. Robin, don't do it. Yeah, son. Please, on it. Here we fucking go. I'm not gonna let it happen. Oh, Robin and Scupper. That's gonna be so sick. Man. Yes. Like, I love me some Robin. She's I don't know, might be my favorite Straw Hat. Scupper, anything to do with the Roger Pirates, like, I get touchy, man. I get touchy when the Roger Pirates are disrespected. We in this to be Pirate King. Put some fucking respect on the name. But, like, this is gonna be so good. Oh, you messed with Saul, you messed with Robin, you messed with kids, you messed with O'Hara, you messed with Scupper. Man, this is like gonna be good. Like, and this is a person with like, it'd be sick if they could do some combo attacks where like she'd be throwing axes around with multiple hands or something. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I've been waiting for a fight like this to light my eyes up for some time in One Piece, so I'm keen. Do not be short-lived. Give Robin and Roger Pirates their flowers. Give them their due. Give them their respect, please. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Any other massive things to write home about in this chapter, other than just chaos unfolding? Alright, Summers seems to think he's like he at least isn't, like, he's no higher than killing him or Gunko. They're all on an even keel or whatever, because they talk up and down to each other, and they're all of a similar rank, I think. So that's that. But they're immortal. They're immortal. Is that a figure of speech, or are we talking like? Are we talking we can't beat them? So he's saying they're immortal. What did Luffy pretty much sort of work out with the Gorosei? That there's a power that makes them able to regenerate, nigh impossible to kill. There's something going on here. I need to know if it's like everybody's using Eames powers, or... Look, I don't know how many times I have to go into the fact that knowing what the Gorosei's power is going to inform a lot of how this all works. Like, we know what their forms are. I mean, just like, is it a devil fruit? Is it something else? Is there a dark magic force thing that goes on in this world? Is there some other non-devil fruit, non-haki way to get these powers going? What is the abyss, etc., etc.? But they're immortal. They're immortal. Probably in the normal sense, like, they could probably age, but they can't die. That, or he's just talking about how strong they are. That's really cool. That's really cool. Brook being taken as a personal music slave is a very interesting thing here. Brook recognizes Gunko. So to me, I'm getting a feeling that there's like, was the nobility in the kingdom Brook worked in, were they all up in, like, obsessed with music? Rumbar pirates, did they all come from that same island? Because it's a musical kingdom, I think, or something like that. So if there's a musical kingdom, was Gunko descendant or have a relative who was royalty, who was then elevated to the level of celestial dragon over time or something? Because sometimes kings and queens try to become celestial dragons. I don't know how it all works, but the Soul King said, fuck you, and that's how the Soul King be, which is cool, and I'm in on that. So otherwise, yeah, don't live without honor, as Brook would say. Embrace death sooner than that. I don't know how to wrap this up. I'm just gonna say thanks heaps. As always, the saga continues. I'm Boo Lawson. This is East Boo Saga. Have a good one. Peace. Ciao. Later.